Hello there, everybody. I'm First Alert Meteorologist Rodney Harris. Hope you're off to a good start to your Monday here in Metro Atlanta and North Georgia. Oh boy, did we drop this morning temperature-wise. It was chilly out there for the beginning of May. I'm sure a lot of you needed that jacket as you stepped out the door this morning. We told you about it over the weekend that it'd be chilly. So the official low in Atlanta was 51. I will point out we saw a whole lot of 40s in the suburbs, so it was cold. But I want to focus on Atlanta. The low was 51 degrees. I want to kind of walk you through whether or not this is unusual for this time of year. A lot of questions coming in asking whether or not 51 or the fact that you have to wear a jacket in May, how unusual that is. So I want to walk you through some numbers. Again, that's the official low in Atlanta, 51. The normal low is 58 degrees, so believe it or not, we were below average this morning, but we still averaged the 50s this time of year, so not terribly unusual for us to be in the 50s, but of course we were closer to 40 than we were to 60, so below average. And the last time we typically see 51 degrees in the city of Atlanta is on May the 13th. That's the average year in and year out, and that says basically that it's not unusual for us to see temperatures this cool this time of the year. It's not until after May 13th where that becomes super unusual. So yes, it was a bit chilly, but not terribly out of the ordinary to get temperatures like this time of the year. I think one of the reasons why it felt so much cool, it felt such a drastic change, is because we spent 14 straight days in Atlanta in the 60s in the morning, going all the way back to April 19th, 14 straight days of lows in the 60s. So we had lows in the 60s. It was also super humid. So when you have basically 2 weeks worth of 60-degree lows, and then suddenly the temperature's 51 degrees, I think that's why it felt so cool. It felt so drastic for a lot of us this morning. So in terms of what you can expect moving forward, Tuesday morning will be similar. We're going to drop back into the low 50s in Atlanta, and it's not impossible for you to drop back into the upper 40s on Tuesday morning in the suburbs, so you'll likely need that jacket again tomorrow morning. One cool thing, though, about today and tomorrow is these cooler temperatures are coming with lower humidity. Okay, so it feels really pleasant in the morning, and with temperatures in the 70s in the afternoon, that also feels pleasant because we don't have that moisture out there. We do, but it's not as high as it typically would be this time of year, so it's making it feel really pleasant out there, and that will stick around tomorrow as well. So you can expect another cool start to your day on Tuesday, but with low humidity, so it will feel really nice. We really hope that you can get out there and enjoy it because it won't last. We actually have rain back in your forecast on Wednesday, so Wednesday will be a cooler day simply because it'll be raining. But basically from here on out, our lows are going to quickly get back into the 60s. The moisture will quickly return. So this is a very short-lived event. But nonetheless, 51 degrees. Again, that was the low temperature in Atlanta this morning, below the average of 58 for this time of year, but not terribly unusual as we will see 51 degrees in Atlanta typically up until about May 13th, which would be next week. So not terribly out of the ordinary to see temperatures this cool. For you to need the jacket still this time of year. But again, this is short-lived because we're back into the 60s for the second half of the week. We hope you make it a great Monday out there, Cinco de Mayo. Have a great Tuesday as well with this weather that will remain pleasant. And don't forget that we do have that first alert weather day for Wednesday. At this point, we're not really forecasting any severe weather, thankfully, because we had 3 straight days of damage, unfortunately, in North Georgia on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Of course, capping off with the tornado warnings, a ton of tornado warnings that we saw Saturday evening. So we're not forecasting any of that on Wednesday. It'll just be rain, but rain nonetheless that'll impact you, so make sure and have that circled on your calendar, and we'll continue to keep you up to date on the timing of that rain right here on Atlanta News First Plus and in our First Alert Weather app. So have a great Monday, make it a great day, and until next time, everybody, we'll see you soon.
Stay up to date on your latest weather from the largest team of meteorologists in the Southeast. Download the First Alert Weather app for hour-by-hour forecasts and join us every weekday at 11:30 a.m. on ANF+. You can also text weather to the number on your screen, and we'll send a link directly to your cell phone.